Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming, and today on Siege Showcase, we're looking at something very special. We're looking at the Madness Joker, and we're going to do this using the Ghost deck on Black Stakes. We can get Eternal Jokers that can't be destroyed. You might be able to see where this is going. So here's the seed. Buy now, buy now. We're going to get an uncommon Joker skip here. We start with a Hex card that can make a Polychrome Joker, so we'll pick that up. We'll go next. We will sort for a Diamond Flush, discard these, and then we play the flush, and then the next cards we draw will happen to be a straight. So, no, not the 8. Get out of here. So that's absolutely fine. That's enough points to get past the big blind. And now, let's have a look at this guy. Look, isn't it beautiful? Madness. When small blind or big blind is selected, gain times 0.5 mult and destroy a random joker. So the thing about this guy is, he doesn't have to destroy the joker to gain the mult. The destroying is optional. If all of your jokers are Eternals, he just gains the mult and he doesn't destroy anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy a load of these guys with Anks and Ectoplasms later on. We actually start with a Mega Spectral pack here as well. Let's open the Buffoon pack first. This time it happens to actually contain a half joker. So we're going to pick that up and we're going to sell it because that's worth an extra $1. Now, it's very tempting to use Hex on this immediately and duplicate a load of Polychrome Madnesses. But we do actually have to have at least one non-Polychrome Madness so that we can make it negative with Ectoplasm later and then keep making more Madness with the Anks. So we're going to Ank first and then we're going to Hex. Even though it kills me. It's like it's an extra 1.5 times. The Aura is going to go on the Queen. The Aura is actually very important for this seed, because this is going to be all of our base mult. Holographic Edition gives plus 10 base mult, and then all the Madness Jokers will provide all the X mult, and then we don't need to play anything other than the Holographic Queens, and we should be good. So, yeah, let's go next. We found this seed with the Soul website, which has a link in the description, and this is how we're going to tell what's actually coming up. I've already played this on Twitch, and we kind of screwed it up. We kind of screwed it up at the very end. So you're getting a YouTube recording, unfortunately. So we're playing on the straight there. We're looking for straights still. We actually managed to get another one here, so that's pretty nice. And then here comes the actual sort of scouting part in Ante 2. So let's have a look at that. We're now in Ante 2, and there's some very important things to do. We're not going to pick up the Matador for money, because the boss is the wheel, so that's not going to actually trigger the Matador. We want as many money sources as possible. With all of our Jokers being Madness, and thus dedicated towards points, we need to generate a decent amount of economy, so we need to get Purple Seals and Gold cards. And there's one of each in these standard packs. We do have to open both packs. So let's find the King in here. Very nice. And then we'll go next. Now we need to start earning money again. So you just saw each Madness didn't destroy itself and they each gained 0.5 times mult. So this is going to be a very quick source to mult. We get a Sun card here, but we don't need this at all. So we could dig all the way with our discards in hands and eventually find the King, but on this seed it's not actually worth the gold. So we just play the 4 of a kind and get out of here. Obviously plenty of points with the Madness. So, next up, we've got a Temperance. This is a $9 Temperance. Incredible value, but we do have to get it to actually get started. The Familiar is the next thing we want. This is going to be a big source of gold cards for us early on. Then we'll go next again. There's nothing in either of these packs that you need. So we'll save our money. So now what we'll do is we'll discard these guys. We've got no face cards in here, that's fine. We'll get 2 Gold Kings and a Steel King. We don't really need the Steel King, but that's fine. So now let's actually just... I think we actually find the Queen if we dig down into here. So let's keep digging. We'll play you for now and we'll just find the Queen, and that's how it's all going to take off. I'm pretty sure this happened. I think it comes up now. Yeah, okay, there we go. So now if we just play the Queen, this actually gets up enough points because of the holographic. And that's what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to duplicate the Queen so we can have lots of outs. So we can make sure we can draw at least one every single time. And not have to burn through all of our hands. So next up, we've got some interesting stuff. We've got a Ace gold card with a purple seal. And we've got a Jack Steel card with a gold seal. So we don't really need a gold seal. We're going to be holding and discarding cards more often, so we're going to pick the ace. Then we're going to pick Overstock, because we want the extra reroll shop ability. We want to have more stuff to look at in the shop, because we're looking primarily for spectral cards in the shop. That's why we picked the Ghost deck. We can pick up a certificate here and get a random seal. The Madnesses won't actually trigger on the boss blind. So we can do that. We can get an extra random seal. Let's go for it. What do we get? So we get a random gold seal. That's good. We can play that and get some money back. We can enhance that later with another aura, maybe. Let's discard the ace. We get Fool and Death. Okay. So what we could do is we want to fool the... We could Fool and Death the 6s, and then we'll get 4 of a kind, and then there's lots of gold seals. Yeah, we could do that, actually. Let's look for the rest of our gold cards, and then we'll do that. I guess we don't need the holographic queen for now. Okay, right. Let's death you. Because the seals are going to be harder to come by. Yeah, here we go. So now we've got 4 of a kind with these. Plenty of points with the 2 Madnesses. So this should get us a lot of extra money. And that's actually worth doing. We're going to do this little trick with a certificate a few times, actually, with these Madnesses, because the certificate, for some reason, comes up a lot before the boss blind, due to how the seed works. And we can manipulate it pretty well as well. But we will sell you afterwards, because that's not really going to work out long term. So we've got $33. This Magician is rigged. So we're going to pick that up. Anti-3. We're not doing too much in Anti-3 this time. There is another purple seal in here. There is another... There's nothing we want in this standard pack. We are going to get the voucher, and I know we're going below the interest threshold, but hear me out. These Magician cards are rigged. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to discard, and we're going to try and find our gold seals. Let's see how many of them we can actually find. Okay, that's good. I'll take another 6 here as well. Yeah, that's good. So we'll pick you up, and do we want to keep looking for gold cards? Keep looking for gold cards. There's only 2 left, and we want to play all the 6s. That's the only issue with not doing it on the holographic 10 or on the holographic queen, is we do have to play more of them because we do need the base mult. I think this is fine. But yeah, look, we get 2 money procs in a row. That's ridiculous. Well, what if I told you we get a 3rd money proc in the row later? It's insane, honestly. We're going to open this Celestial pack because we actually want to pick up Pluto. This is what we're going to be playing long term, because eventually we're going to use up all of our hand size with ectoplasms. That's very much the plan. We don't need anything in the Buffoon pack. We don't really actually need that much more coming up, so we're mostly going to save our money, except I am going to reroll once, and then in the next ante we're going to pick up the Familiar in the shop again. And that's probably the only thing we're going to do. We just want to save up our money, because ante 4 is where we need to spend it all. I need to make sure I'm not discarding the 6s. Wheel of Fortune we don't need. We don't want any additions on our Madness. There's another 6. That's good. We may also be able to Sixth Sense later, but we probably don't need to because we're on the Ghost deck. That wasn't actually the intention. We just happened to get a lucky... happened to get a Gold Seal 6 off of the... off of the certificate. But it's an option, especially if you're not on Ghost deck. Maybe you're trying to do this on Plasma deck. Right, Familiar. We want to pick this up. There's nothing else we actually need here. There is a Temperance if we roll a little bit, but it's not actually worth the money, I don't think. Because we'd have to spend 2 rerolls to get to it, and we're not going to get a 3rd Madness for a little while. So, we'll leave that. There's nothing else we want, so we'll just go next. Just save our money. So now we've actually got the Psychic, so we have to play 5 cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard you. I'm going to actually use the Familiar here. I hope we don't destroy the Gold King. We don't? That's good. Okay. We don't actually care about any of the other face cards. We're just looking for our 6s. There's a 6. I think we have to dig for more 6s. Or find the holographic queen, but we didn't actually duplicate the holographic queen this time. Let's discard you. High Priestess. Okay. That's not anything specifically we want. We could get a 5 and get a straight. I don't think I really want to do that. We'll sell these. We will play... I think we've actually just got to look for the 6s to try and win. So we'll get some money anyways. Let's not be greedy. Let's just find the 6s. Let's cycle through a little bit. Really? We're not going to get them? We get a full house. That should be enough. We got the steel card as well. That should be enough with the steel card. We did not get that many 6s. Oh well. We have enough money. There is definitely an argument to be made to just copying the holographic card and talismaning it later. But equally, we could find an aura and get some of these 6s aura'd up later. So that's an idea too. Right, now we're at ante 4. This is the ante where things get interesting. So we pick up the reroll voucher. We pick up the Mega Standard Pack. And you'll actually notice we have a lucky holographic card right here. We also have a blue seal ace. The blue seal doesn't make a huge difference, but we still do want more gold cards. We'll pick that up. We can pick up the Celestial Pack as well. See if there's anything in here. Nothing that we really want too much. Let's get Mars for now, and we can also pick up the 3 of a kind planet for now. We just want base malt on hands that we're going to end up playing. We don't need stone cards. We do want aura, and we're going to keep rolling because we've got cheap rerolls now. We should definitely be using these. There's a DNA. We can't actually use a DNA. I will get the High Priestess. We'll try and get that to hit. There is a death coming up as well. Do we use death now or later? I think we use it later. Let's see what we get in the High Priestess. We're going to get it either way, so it's not a huge issue. Right, let's aura the 6. Okay, now I've got a holographic lucky gold seal. We should have probably waited for death. Let's see. I don't know whether we're going to use either of these, but we'll level them up anyways. Right, let's keep looking for the 6s. Okay. The full house will do. In fact, to be honest, we could probably do it with just 3 of a kind, so I will just keep discarding here a little bit. Let's actually get rid of the steel card. We won't need that now. We can mult these 6s. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll sell the moon, because we're not actually looking for suit manipulation. I probably should have sold the planet cards. We'll play the 10, and we'll see if we get lucky. Oh, whoops. We got lucky the wrong way. Oh, whatever. I'm showing you that you don't have to play perfectly to get this done. Right, so we got the death. That's fine. In the standard pack, we have another purple seal. So that's good. If we look in here, there's nothing in particular we want in here, so we're going to keep re-rolling. Devil will do. I'm going to re-roll a little bit, but not a lot. Now, the thing is, we've got a talisman coming up. We can talisman the queen if we find it, or the 10. That's probably also worth doing. But, I don't know. Would I rather do that than the devil? Probably. Yeah, sure. We'll pick up the talisman, and then we can keep rolling a little bit more just to actually use the cheap rerolls, but we don't need to go crazy. But there's an Ankh in here that we desperately need to get. So that's what we're aiming for. We got 1 extra round left to do it. So there's the 6. We could get another 6 as well. We can talisman the 10. I like the 10 because it's more chips, but we already have more 6s, so we probably should keep going for those. There aren't any actual relevant face cards, face card debuffing guys in this round, or in this seed, shall we say. I'm actually going to play the 10. I think if we just play the high card, we'll be alright, unless it hits lucky again. I'm just going to play the 4 of a kind. Whatever. Let's not risk it. We're getting plenty of points. We just need to actually get enough money. But we do have the reroll voucher. We got a fair bit of money there. I think we'll have enough. I will pick up the Pluto. We'll do that. There's actually a Temperance in here as well. I'm going to wait until later to open this, because we're going to get more Temperance value once we get the Ankh. There's a Trance. We do want the Trance. We have plenty of money at this point. So the other thing is there's a Talisman and an Ankh. Do I care about the blue seals more than the gold seals? No, I don't think I do. I could get Trance. Actually, what am I talking about? Yeah, we can get this. We can get the Talisman now. We can Ank immediately. Now we've got a third Polychrome guy, and then we open it up. Now we can Temperance, but we can actually... I guess we Talisman the Queen, that's fine. And I don't think we actually Blue Seal here, so let's actually just do this. $15 Temperance now. Fantastic. There's a strength we don't care about. We don't really care about anything else that's coming up, so I think we will actually just go next. We're on the water now, so we don't get any discards. It's kind of annoying. Because look at all these purple seals we got. I'm gonna do this king. I'm gonna do this king blue seal. We're gonna gold all of our kings because they're gonna be on the left, and then our gold seals are gonna be on the right. I guess we just play the pair. That's probably realistically enough points, even a base pair with the holographic and the madnesses. They're each ×4, and some of them ×6. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's already enough points. Now, we've got high card, highest level at the moment. We want to keep it that way, so we should probably start only playing high cards. Now that we've got the 3 madness, that's definitely enough points to proceed with. Anti-5. Is there anything interesting in here? There's a medium, there's a hermit, there's not too much here. There's a hex. We don't really care about hex at the moment, so there are a couple of red seals that we're going to pick up as well. That is useful because we're going to gold them up. So we'll pick up the red seals now. Actually, I guess we'll just pick up one. It'll just be the 3. Arcana pack has the devil in it.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
But there are cryptids too. So let's pick up Pluto. We'll pick up the telescope because we primed that properly. We at least did that this time. We'll pick up another random blue seal. Eventually, we're not going to see most of the cards in our deck anyway, so we're kind of just trying to increase the odds that we draw into a good card later on. We'll re-roll. We'll pick up the cryptid. Is there anything else we want to pick up? We'll sell the Cartomancer. We want to do lots of re-rolling. We'll buy the guy. We'll re-roll. Sell. I don't believe there's anything else we really need, but I'm going to keep using the cheap re-rolls. Then we're going to pick up the Arcana pack. There's a Showman, but we can't use the Showman because it'll just get deleted by the madness. Right. We don't draw any particularly good cards, but I will Cryptid the Blue Seal Gold card. It's more value one way or another, and then we'll Fool for Pluto. That's fine. And now we'll go next. And the game continues. So we'll discard you guys. We don't need the sun. Yeah, there's really no benefit to us actually moving suits around at all. We don't need more than 2 blue seals, so we'll discard the other ones. Empress. We don't really need to Empress. Here you go. Let's. Should we play a pair? We can play a pair. That's fine. Let's just do that. Yeah. We really... I'm only getting Molt on the extra cards, just in case we happen to not hit one, but it's really not going to matter at this point. So I probably should stop bothering with that. So next up, we've got some more rerolls. We can actually get the Ectoplasm here. That is important. So what we'll do... We'll reroll, we'll pick it up. Now that we actually have the telescope, we can pick up the 2 Celestial packs. So we'll get the 2 Plutos from this. We don't actually need to use Ectoplasm until we want to make sure... Until we're up to our Joker slot limit. So we're going to hold on to this as long as we can, but I don't think we can hold on to it very long because we're going to want to use the slots for tarot cards. We don't want to give up our tarot card generation. So we probably are going to Ectoplasm a little bit early. It just depends on what we draw, to be honest. Fool for Pluto, that's fine. We could give up these guys. I will discard because we'll find a better card to play. Yeah, that's good. High Priestess. I don't really care about this. We'll just, yeah, we'll just sell it. Got the 6s again. We don't... do I want to miss out on the Plutos? Probably not. I guess it doesn't really matter. We could probably technically make more money if we don't use this now. We don't want to delete the random blue seal either. Let's just use it now. It's fine. We'll just play the pair again. We're still on high card. We just gotta make sure we're on high card. So long as we don't go over 6, that's fine. And now we're just gonna have enough money to actually get to the Ankh. I think what we perhaps need to do is actually get more red seals. We haven't really duplicated a lot of those yet. That's eventually going to be what makes us the most money. We do still have the boss coming up. What have we actually got on our list? Can we... oh yeah, there isn't an Ankh in here. We're aiming for the Deja Vu. That's what we're aiming for. So we can get the gold card. There's nothing in the standard packs. There's nothing in the buffoon pack. There is a negative Droll Joker, but it's neutral in sell value. Fool, we'll pick that up. There's a certificate, again. So we can pick up the certificate for sure. Star... We do have enough money to get to Deja Vu. We're not going to bother with Emperor. We're just going to Temperance here. We'll pick up Deja Vu, and that will actually do. There's nothing else we really want. There's a golden ticket, but it's probably not worth picking up at this point. That's like $11. We're not going to be playing a lot of gold cards. Yeah, that's fine. Right, what does certificate give us? It gives us a red seal. That's good. Okay, so what we want to do is... We could fall for Temperance. That's not bad. We still get a huge amount of value from this. I guess we'll do that because we want to keep cycling our cards. Right, there's the 6s. I'm actually going to discard one of them because we want to start playing high cards again, and I desperately want to find a gold card. In fact, I might discard 2 of them. Okay, here we go. So we'll red seal that. I think I'm actually just going to play the 6 here because I want to make sure that we... Actually, we can discard these guys. Okay, sell you. I'm going to play the 6, just 1, because we want to make sure the red seal doesn't get discarded by the hook. Yeah, we're good. Calculated. Certificate value comes in strong on this seed. So now we can get more Plutos. This is our ultimate plan. Now we sell you again, although we'll hold on to you in case we get any temperatures. Anti-7. Is there an Ankh on here? Again, we're using the Soul website to check all of this. There's a Deja Vu, a Hermit, a Temperance, an Ankh, an Aura, a gift card. Yeah, so there's an Ankh here. There's also an Invisible Joker. The Invisible Joker is in this Buffoon pack. So what we actually have to do is we have to skip to the boss blind to keep it alive. If we want to do that. I don't think we actually want to do that because we want to make sure that we can pick up the Ankh in this ante, and that lets us get more time for resources. It lets us scale Madness more. So even though it's in here, and I'll just show you, it is in here. We're not actually going to pick it up. Well, we'll pick it up and we'll just sell it immediately, so that we don't waste the money. But yes, that is the thing you can do if you really feel like it. But looking for the Ankhs is actually optimal on this seed. We're going to pick up the Crystal Ball as well. That's going to be very helpful.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
There's nothing we want in these standard packs, so we're just going to reroll. We'll Pluto. There's no reason for us not to Ankh at the moment. So we'll reuse this. Now I've got a blank guy. That's fine. We want to keep some guys blank so we can keep negativing them with the ectoplasm. Unfortunately, when you Ankh a negative, it doesn't give you a negative. I say unfortunately, it would be absolutely broken if you could. Yeah, we'll pick up the Aura. Is there anything else we want? We can Temperance now. There is actually a gift card. We can pick up the gift card. There is also another certificate, so we can actually pick up both of these if we Temperance. Or, well, we pick up the certificate. Then, if we Temperance, I think we can get to the... gift card. That's probably worth it for later on. Yeah, let's get the gift card. We can High Priestess as well. I'll just sell these guys. Probably shouldn't have done that. There's the Bull. Yeah. Gift cards here, that's worth it because it's going to add to... It's going to give us an extra sell value. And we're going to get the clearance sale and the liquidation vouchers, so that is important. There is actually a Sixth Sense coming up next, but we don't need random spectral cards here. So I'm just going to hold off for now. So, looks like we got another red seal? Or did we get a blue seal ace? No, we must have got the red seal, right? Yeah, just the random red seal. Okay. We don't want to aura that. Let's discard these. We don't need re-triggers on our guys here. I'll aura the 6. That'll do. Foil? That's fine. I don't think we're gonna get a tarot card, so I guess we play the lucky card, right? Yeah, that'll do. Let's just play the high card again. Good, good, good. Now, obviously, we can't keep the gift card around for very long. It's debatable whether it's worth doing. I think it probably is worth doing the longer we go, because we'll get more temperances. But we do have to sell it now. We'll get Pluto. We're now on anti-8. Feels like we've got to anti-8 very quickly compared to usual.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
Oh, wow. We've got a way to go. I'm not sure we actually earned enough money for this ectoplasm. Well, I think that's fine. I don't think we usually hit this ectoplasm. We'll have plenty of those later. So, let's just re-roll again. There's another cryptid in here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll pick that up. Our Carter pack we don't actually care about. There's nothing in there we overly want. So we'll use the cryptid in the round. No certificate this time. Could we have certificated? I don't think so. I haven't been really paying attention to that, to be honest. Right, let's look for the red seal gold cards again. I'll keep a random red seal. Will I? No. I don't think I will. Purple seals here. We'll discard those one at a time. Hierophant we don't want. We haven't actually got any of the cards we're looking for. I guess we discard all of them anyways to look for the guy for the cards we want decrypted. Oh, that wasn't what we wanted to do. No! Oh, whatever. We're fine. We're fine. We beat the guy. And again, that was the seed. I'll post that in the description. Right, we don't need Mercury at this point. Right, does this screw up our rotation? I don't know. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. There's another Ankh coming up and the Invisible Joker. We need to get those.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
We should be fine on points. So let's actually get the clearance sale now, because I don't think there's any more temperatures to be had. We'll reroll here. There's the Ankh, so we use the Ankh immediately. Again, we want to keep a fair amount of these guys non-polychrome for now. And then we can ectoplasm in a bit. But we're not going to do that immediately. What we are going to do is get the Invisible Joker, because we're actually leading up to a boss blind, so we can do this. We can pick it up. It's here. So we'll pick you up. You're not actually going to get murdered. This is a bit like that meme, isn't it? With the five guys and the other guy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Right, let's actually. Yeah, we can pick up both of these. This is fine. We'll hangman these guys. And then we'll pick up the Pluto, and that's okay. We won't Hex, I don't think, until we actually use that guy. And then if we keep going, there's another ectoplasm at the end of the queue. And that's relevant because we actually have a hieroglyph coming up. So we can get the ectoplasm that's over here. And that's going to be very important. Right, let's go. The flint doesn't scare me. Let's get another devil. Nope. I guess we'll discard the non-red seal gold card. I guess we'll discard you. I guess we might as well discard you because we're not going to get the purple seal now. Okay, we'll just play a random queen. This is fine. Our high card level is enough that this boss is not going to make a difference. Oh, wait, we can't get this ectoplasm. Actually, maybe we can get the ectoplasm, but we have to pick up the hieroglyph afterwards. That's fine, because we're gonna be... the stuff that we need from Ante 10 comes up very early in the ante. So, we have to pick up hieroglyph now, and then keep rolling. Do we make it? We probably don't pick up the Celestial Packs. So now we've got back to Ante 9. If we re-roll again, we'll end up back on the Ante 9 queue. There's a little way to go, but I think we'll be alright. But we may probably need to spend all of our money on this. There's a familiar. Actually, is this alright? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think we actually do make it. There is a death, so we can pick that up. I think there's more ectoplasms later. I don't think this is a huge issue. Yeah, we'll pick up the death for now. Because if we re-roll now, we're going to hit Clown. Oh, we hit Clown? Oh, but we can't use Clown because we've got the invisible joke. Yeah, we can't make it. That's as far as we get. Okay. I hope we find another ectoplasm. I think we will. So now we have to skip. Because otherwise we destroy the invisible joker. We don't care about any of this. Unfortunately. So now we're gonna death a red seal gold card again. Let's just discard these guys first. We've got Emperor. Okay, let's do this now. Let's do the ace, just in case we find a face boss later on. Then we'll Emperor. We don't care about these. We'll discard these two. I'm surprised we didn't get enough money this time. Okay, there we go. That's good. Right, play the 6. I feel like in the past we have managed to get the ectoplasm. I just suspect it's not going to matter. We only want 3 ectoplasms, and we've got another one coming up. So I'm not going to worry about it. Right, now we can use Invisible Joker. So we're going to use him now. We get another polychrome one. We do have one non-polychrome one, and we're going to hit an ectoplasm soon. So we can hex now. Get it out of the pool. So now we've got 4 mad guys. We've got 4 polychrome mad guys and 6 total. So our points are going to go crazy now. There is actually a hex in the Jumbo Spectral Pack over here. We don't want it. We're going to Talisman or Medium instead. Probably Medium, to be honest. We want to keep getting the Red Seal gold cards. It all depends on how much gold we can accumulate in Ante 11. That's the constraint of the run. So we'll pick up the Pluto again. And again, it's best to not pick the ectoplasms up until we need them. So now we're at the point where we need one to make sure we get the 7th Joker slot. So we'll re-roll. We'll keep doing this. We'll pick up the medium. Is there anything else that we want at the moment? Not specifically. I think I will keep re-rolling because they're cheap. But we don't want to go... We don't want to go past the bank card. Yeah, now we're fine. Now we'll pick up the Jumbo Spectral Pack. Again, we'll pick up Liquidation later because we still want the Temperance value for a little bit. So we can Talisman a guy. We can Incantation. We don't want to do any of that. I'll Medium here. I'll Talisman the 10. We're probably not going to end up doing with it, but if we get an Aura, maybe we will. Okay, let's go next. Okay, lots of purple seals. That's what I like to see. We don't want to see those ones, but the Hangman will do. I'll use you, and then I'll just discard you. And then probably discard the blue seal at this point. Discard you. We're mostly just aiming for the red seal gold cards, and then we'll play the 6. Yeah, now we're getting a lot of points. We're on 58 billion. We got Pluto. And now, look at this shenanigans. Hex Ectoplasm. Hex Ectoplasm. Ankh. What a roll. So we can actually do everything we want here. We'll save the hex for later. We'll Ankh now. Oh, right, we can't Ankh now. We have to ectoplasm first. Yes, that's the order. That's the order we have to do. So now we Ankh, and we get the regular guy. It hits the negative guy in this case. Bear in mind, it can hit the polychrome ones. This is why you want to have... This is why you don't want to hex until the last possible minute. But we were all right in this case. So we can ectoplasm this guy and then hex the next guy, and then we're all set. So we need to find an ectoplasm and an Ankh again.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
Right, here we go. So this is an important bit. So we have the paintbrush here. There is an Ankh that we need to find, but unfortunately we're going to have to actually ectoplasm before we Ankh, because we can't find the Ankh from this round. So let's have a think. Let's pick up the Pluto again, because that's relatively cheap now. We're not going to have a huge amount of money later on, but we won't have to spend a lot of money either. So that is useful. Pick up the Hangman. We'll reroll again. There's a Cartomancer. We can't use the Cartomancer now. There is actually a Brainstorm coming up, but we filled up all of our Joker slots now. And it's eternal. So we could pick it up instead of the 8th Madness. But again, that's not on theme, is it? Yeah, if we roll here, here's the Brainstorm. So if we open up the Jumbo Spectral Pack, now we ectoplasm. That's very important. I will delete the blue seal as well. We just want to make sure we can find the red seal gold cards. So now we ectoplasm. Now we've got one more Joker slot. So we could pick this guy up, but we're not going to. Can we get the 8th Madness? Or are we going to go mad trying? We probably could have... If we engineered it right, we probably could have picked up something else that would have helped us at this moment. But yeah, now we've got 3 hand size, so we better not tell the Psychic. We've got a Devil. The Devil is the main thing that we actually want. We could keep cycling around to find the remaining red seals. I think I'd rather just hold on to one. We don't need the wheel, obviously. I'm actually going to discard here. Okay. I guess it didn't matter. I'm going to hold on to the Devil in case we find a red seal, because that's going to be more impactful than anything else. We're only going to hold on to 2 at the moment, though. Oh, maybe we shouldn't be bothering with this anymore. I feel sad. Our hand size is diminished. We'll be alright, though. We'll keep going. So long as we keep finding ectoplasms, Ankhs, and Manuses, we can keep going. I'm kind of skeptical how long we can actually keep this up, though. We're looking for Hermits. We're looking for Temperatures, although I don't think Temperatures worth very much at this point. We'll keep rolling around. Flashcard would unironically be pretty good here, because we don't have any plus mult, apart from the planet card scaling. Death we will take. Arcana Pack we will take. We don't find very much that we want to death. I guess we will death a blue seal. And then we'll fool here. So we can use death again. We've got another Arcana Pack. This one has the Hermit in it. So we'll have a look at that. We don't get the red seal, but we can death this one. That's good. We don't need you. I guess we're mostly just looking for deaths at this point, right? I guess I'll use you. Mercury, we'll sell you. That's more money. Strength we don't care about. What are we looking for? We're not looking for Wraith. We haven't seen very many Wraiths yet. It's kind of funny. Obelisk we don't need. Pluto, yes. Rerolls are getting a little expensive, but there's some important spectral cards coming up. So let's actually sell Devil. We'll pick up the Cryptid, and we'll pick up the Deja Vu. That's fine. And then I think we stop there. Do we stop there? I think we fit one more in. Okay, we don't need this. Let's go next. So we can Cryptid to get more money. That is important. We will just discard these. We want to find any gold card. Okay, that's fine. Let's find a non-blue seal gold card. Okay, that'll do. Right, that'll do. We'll just play the blue seal probably. Yeah, that's fine. Intended purpose. This will get us enough money, I think. It's a fair few rerolls, but we'll make it. Just believe. We start at 1. How far do we get? If we don't hit the Ankh, then we're very sad, and we need to save up more money. We're not going to even pick up anything else. We're just going to roll. Let's see. 6 cents. I think we make it. I think we make it, guys. Death. We'll pick up death. It's $1. We're fine. We're actually fine now. I'm not even kidding. Here's Ankh. Fine, use it. We get a regular one, but that's fine. We can polychrome it if we want. But do we find another ectoplasm? Can we get 9 madness? We'll see. Can we truly go mad? Let's open the Arcana pack. I guess I will death. No, we want to save death for the red seals always. But I guess we don't actually do anything here. I'll make a steel card. Here you go. Have fun. We'll pick up the Pluto as well. That's gonna help out. Right, that'll do. No more rerolls. Spades debuffed. That's fine. Oh, we need the devil. Okay. We're just looking for red seals, I think. I guess we'll keep a gold seal lucky card. Oh, we don't get what we want. I'm gonna save this for next time then. Okay, play it. give us malts. We must acquire more malts. E13. I think we can get to anti 15 probably with the madness scaling if we don't skip. Here's Hone again. We didn't pick it up. What would we have gone otherwise? We'd have gotten the petroglyph. Okay, we'll still get the petroglyph next time. That's fine. I don't think any of the remaining vouchers are that useful to us now. So we're just looking for ectoplasm now. When does that next come up? Let's actually control F in here. There is one on anti-13. There's one on anti-13. Oh, there's a lot on anti-13. Okay, well, we can't use a lot. Also, you're probably going to realize something about when we get the next ectoplasm, right?
Whopper, 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 whopper.
Right. We're on the planet merchant now. That's irritating. I thought we were going to hit petroglyph. I guess it doesn't matter that much. We don't want planet merchant, though. We want... Oh, the next card, by the way, is an ectoplasm in the shop. We want to open both of these because there's a gold purple seal. So that's worth getting. The only issue now is we actually have to find a hand-size one to use the ectoplasm. I do want to commit to this, but I don't think we actually have a hand-size source at this point. There's a discard guy. Right, okay, here's what we do. We pick up the ectoplasm, but we hold on to it, because we don't actually want any more. We definitely don't want to go past 4 ectoplasms. And we don't use it until we find the hand source guy. Or the hand size source. What else do we want to do then? We want to keep looking. There's a Ouija? We definitely don't need a Ouija.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
That's death. Yeah. Okay, great. Cool. The manacle? Oh no! That's fine, I think. Well, kind of. Okay. We'll keep looking. Okay, this isn't working. Okay, we did get the death target. That's good. Not that it matters today. Our small hands. We have tiny hands. We better not find the psychic again. If we do, I'm gonna cry. Okay, we're fine. We've got the needle coming up, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. We can do the needle. Grabber, we do want. There's a cryptid coming up. Yeah. We just need another Ankh now. Let's control F Ankhs. So the next anchor's on ante 16. I don't think we actually get it. That's sad. What about Invisible Joker? Do we get another Invisible Joker? No, it was just those two. We don't have enough money to roll for any more. Okay. I don't think we actually find the 9th Madness. There is a hex on this ante. Oh no, there's a hex on the last... No, there is a hex on this ante. It's coming up. Can we find the hand size guy? Is it worth having the hand size guy and taking an ectoplasm for -4 hand size? Not unless it's specifically the bean. The bean specifically doesn't come up in this ante. Therefore, we don't actually do ectoplasm. Even though it'd be really funny. We do just get... we do just get the polychrome and try and beat ante 16. We play it all out. Yeah, so there's really not much left to do. So let's actually just blitz it a little bit. We'll try and do as much deck manipulation as we can, but there's not going to be a lot at this point. We do get a cryptid in here. The cryptid's been really handy this time. It's nice finding lots of cryptids. We'll keep looking. Sock and Buskin is kind of funny. Showman we don't need. There's the Hex. So here we go. Hex. We now have 8 madness, all with additions. We have the negatives. We have the negatives, as you can see here. Very pretty. And then we have the polychromes, as you can see down here. Very pretty. Have you noticed how when you hold them like this, the orientation that the card holds depends on where you picked it up from in your pack? The ones on the left drift more to the left, and the ones on the right drift more to the right. I've noticed. Right, I don't think there's anything too much we want over here, so let's actually just get the Arcana pack. We can probably just... I think I am going to just hang the red seal at this point. Because I don't think we're going to want to hold on to it. Actually, let's just hang the blue seals. We're not going to want to hang on to them. Eventually, we're going to have to do glass red seals, but that's not going to make a huge difference anyways. Maybe it doesn't matter. Here you go. Be a stone card. Let's continue to play it out. Let's see how big we can get the madness. Probably not unrealistically big. Right, we'll discard you. We'll discard you. I don't think we hang man this time. We'll wait on that one. I will cryptid here. And then sell you, play you. There we go. That's good. I don't think the holographic is making that much difference at this point. It looks like we might stall out before we hit ante 15. So I don't think we're going to make it to that ank anyways. That's fine. We'll play it out. We'll play it out. The guys have put in a lot of work to be here tonight. Perhaps not as much work as usual, but a fair amount of work. Right, trance we don't need. I guess at this point we're just looking for interesting things. Obviously, Immolate is funny. It's not going to delete a load of cards, but that's fine. Emperor we could get. Is there anything else we actually want going forward? There's a Pluto, but it's quite a way away. I don't think we bother. Let's just go. 14. Right, let's discard you. Let's discard you. And then we can discard you. Temperance. Okay, that's good. So we Temperance here. We Hangman. And then we Immolate. We can't Immolate. Why can't we Immolate? Wait, we don't have a hand size of we don't have a hand size of 5. That means we can't Immolate? No, we can Immolate. You don't let me Immolate on 1 card? Really? You let me Immolate on 3 cards, but not on 1 card. Is that hard-coded into the game? That's so weird. That's very weird. I didn't actually know that. It doesn't say anywhere on the card. Right, let's keep going. I don't think there's that much we're looking for. There's another purple seal. Do I care about purple seals? I guess I do, because most of what we're doing these days is just discarding, so we will pick that one up. Plutos, we will keep picking up. We've got a load of cheap rerolls, so we might as well have a quick look. Chariot isn't going to matter at all. Pluto there. The clown. We can't pick up any more jokers because we don't have any guys left to negative. That's fine. Right, well, we got our one hand. Let's immolate. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Easy clap. That's only just enough points, though. I don't think we're actually getting past 2015 at all. We could incantation. Funnily enough, actually filling our hand with 4 random number cards could be pretty handy at this point. We've got seed money as well. We'll pick that up. Yeah, I really don't think there's anything left for us to do here. So we'll pick up incantation. We'll roll. I don't think... How on earth... I don't think there's any way we could get past this unless we have a little more high card levels, but we have loads. It would have to be a ridiculous amount of high card levels. We could pick up Devil, try and get one of those last red seals. Yeah, I think this is where we die, but that's fine. The Madness squad has had a good run. Oh, look, there we go, we get to do it. But now we got the incantation. Oh, screw. I guess... Let's use the incantation anyways, whatever. We got the glass cards. Wait, we can play the straight? That's huge. It's not actually huge. Oh well. It would have been funny. There we go. We'll just play a few high cards. There's really not more we can do at this point. I mean, maybe there's an argument to be made that we could have leveled up 3 of a kind instead. And then we could have played just 3 of a kind, so we could have really focused on duplicating just 1 card. We do have a lot of red seal gold aces now. But I don't think it would have made that much difference. We do manage to get over E15, but yeah. That's it. We're done. Anti-15 is as far as you go. That's it. But yeah, this is the seed buy now. 7 by 22 km, more like 8 by Mad 69. But there you go. Some shine on a Joker that doesn't usually get a lot of shine. Can you get 9 Madness? I don't think you can, but that's mostly because you run out of Anks. Let me know if you manage to get 9 Madness in the comments, and I'll be back with another Balatro video soon. See you later.